See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 foot, 6 feet tall, six-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, we will not be talking about all women. It just feels like it. Okay, today we're going to be reacting to a video of Kevin Samuels telling a woman you're average at best. First, I would just like to say big shout outs to Kevin Samuels. Big fan of his channel. Always watch it. Have nothing negative to say about the guy. And I feel like every man and every woman should go over there and watch it because he shows a lot of truth bomb.
I honestly want a six-figure guy, is what I'm realizing.
And ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level.
And Kevin is right. Every woman does thinks that she's an exception to the rule. She thinks she's different than any other woman out there. Why? Because women live life based off of emotions. So whatever she can think of that would make her feel good, she's going to roll with it. Guys live life through logic. So it's easy for a man to always correct a woman whenever she's doing something wrong, because as long as it feels good, she doesn't think that she's doing anything wrong.
That aren't related to you. That means you don't know this. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
And Kevin is right. Most successful men do not want a single mother. And there's a reason why they don't want a single mother. Now, what I've seen is a lot of guys who typically would date African-American women with single mothers now date like other race of women who are single mothers, and they have better results. All right. There's a reason why guys do not chase single mothers. For one, you're never going to be the leader of that family. You're never going to be the leader of that pride. But a deeper feeling is this. It's always you versus her and the kids. When you're not around, she's telling the kids to act good so they can get over on you because there's something that she wants to get out of you. So understand that. It's always you versus her and the kids. And you will never be the leader of that pride. You automatically become a beta male provider.
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
I just tell her.
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
Kevin is right. Younger women are always attracted to older men. Why? Because women are attracted to alphaness. The older a man gets, the more alpha he becomes because he learns to control his lust for a woman. He learns to control his hormone. That's what knowledge does. It automatically makes him attractive to a younger woman who may be naive and seeking knowledge. Most of these women run all over guys because a lot of these guys are not alpha and they don't have any leadership.
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
One thing that I can say, she did keep it real about her looks, But I wouldn't say that she's going from a 5 to a 6. She's actually going from a 2 to a 3. But then again, you got to understand, women live life based off emotion. So if she feels like a 6, she's going to try to act like one and feel like she deserves what a 6 gets.
If you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But
Kevin is absolutely right. The more money you make, the more beautiful you're gonna want your woman to be. But that's actually the downfall to most of you guys out there. It's because all the beautiful girls suffer from the lowest self-esteem. Remember, I told you, the higher you go up with money, the worse women get. So even when you get on your purpose and you start actually getting money, sometimes it's better to actually go back and look at average women. That doesn't discredit what he's saying. That's just giving my opinion.
Ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
I really just wanted some advice. I love your
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but
okay, but you're not accepting the fact that average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
Now, what I want a lot of you guys to notice about this, and I'm going to take it back. If you look at her, she's playing on her phone. All right? The reason why she's playing on her phone, why he's giving her the truth, is because that's where her delusion's at. Those guys on the phone and telling her, no, you're pretty. No, you're pretty. But Kevin's telling her, no, you're average. No, you're average. So you notice she went directly to her phone and she took her eyes off of him who is on the computer. Why? Because she doesn't want to face reality. So now she's looking at her phone to get her likes up, to look at how many guys are liking her photo. So her ego supersedes the reality that he's teaching her.
I don't want to have to go there. But when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up. Because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
And Kevin is right. Most women that think that they could do better is because they have more money than the people around them, or they show more success than the people around them. Remember, guys can crawl out of debt fast because they face logic. They don't live for emotions. Women go their whole life and never get out of debt because they're always going back in debt to feel good. A woman will buy a new car just to feel good. She'll go shop and run up the credit card just to feel good. So they stay in shape to look like they're more successful. But high value men can always see the smoke screen.
And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids, and you're average, and your reality of your life has showed you that you don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you. See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 foot, 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. And you're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business. You've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I'm looking at you, if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
I'm sorry?
No, you don't. You don't look the same, because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
In conclusion, big shout outs to Kevin Samuels for this video. But I just want to say, he still proves that women are more delusional, even when they hear the truth and the truth is presented to them. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you liked the video. Comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hasta la vista, and go over to Kevin Samuels' channel and subscribe.